Okay, looking at problem 3 for exercise 5E, and basically we have a series of logarithmic expressions and we need to simplify those. The first one, log base 10 of 6 plus log base 10 of 4. Can we simplify that? So looking at our solution, this is what was given to us. Now they have the same bases. And with our log laws, if we have the same base and we're adding two logs, then what we can do is say log of that base is equivalent to the first number multiplied by the second number. So 6 times 4. So we're multiplying those together. And of course 6 times 4 is 24 and we have it done. For B, log base 3 of 81. So looking at B, this is what was given to us. And what we need to recognise here is that 81 is a number that can be rewritten with a base of 3. So 81 is equivalent to 3 to the power of 4. And so I can write that the first line is equal to log of base 3 of 3 to the power of 4. Now with our log laws, if we've got a power, we can take that power down right at the front of the log. And that's what I've done in this next line. So the 4, which was here, has now been placed across to here. So it's 4 log of base 3 of the number 3. Now if you have log of a certain number of that same certain number, it simplifies to being 1. So this stuff here just becomes the 1 and we end up with 4 times 1. So this entire expression simplifies to 4. C, log base 2 of the number 12 plus log base 2 of the number 8 minus log base 2 of the number 3. Notice that all of these logs have exactly the same base. Looking at the solution for C, you can see here this is what has been given to us. And basically what you can do here, when you're adding logs, you can just simply multiply the numbers together, and when you're subtracting a log, you're dividing. So we have log of base 2, because they're all base 2, is equivalent to the 12 times the 8, so 12 times the 8, all divided by 3. And there's a 3. That simplifies to being 32. So we have log base 2 of the number 32. You should be able to recognise that 32 can be re-expressed with a base of 2. So 32 is equivalent to 2 to the power of 5. Again, this index can be taken down the front, which it is here. So we have 5 lots of log base 2 of the number 2. And again, log base 2 of the number 2 simplifies to being 1. Because these are the same, this is log of a certain number, and that there is that same certain number, so it simplifies to being 1, and overall this expression simplifies to equaling 5 times 1. Looking at D, 2 lots of log base 2 of the number 8 plus 3 lots of log base 2 of the number 3. Same logs here, or same bases, base 2, but this time we've got some numbers out the front. How do we treat that? Looking at D, this is what was given to us. And in the next line, you can see I've just taken the number out the front of the logs and I've moved it up to the top. No, I haven't. I apologise. What I've done here is I've rewritten the 8, so it's of base 2. So I've still got 2 lots of log base 2 of the number 2 to the power of 3, so 2 to the power of 3 is equivalent to 8, and there's no change over here, that's still the same. In my next move, I've taken that index down out the front, so it's now 3 lots, or 3 times 2 lots of log base 2, there should be a 2 there, of the number 2, plus 3 lots of log base 2 of the number 3. The 3 times the 2 becomes a 6, and no change. And now you can see here I've got log of base 2 of the number 2, and that simplifies to being the 1. So I end up with 6 times 1 plus 3 lots of log base 2 of the number 3. So I end up with 6 plus 3 lots of log base 2 of the number 3. E. 2 lots of log base 10 of, in brackets, x plus 3 minus log base 10 of, in brackets, x minus 2. Again, the bases are the same. I've got a subtraction here, so you're going to be making use of some kind of division. And with this number out the front, which we could put to the power of. Let's see what we did. So here's E. This is what was given to us. You can see in the second line, all I've done is taken this 2 and put it to the power of. Notice that these have got the same bases, base 10. And I've got a subtraction, so that means I can take this and divide it by that. So log of base 10 of x plus 3 squared over x minus 2. F, a third, times log base 2 of the number 64 plus log base 2 of the number 5. I should be able to realise that number 64 could be re-expressed as base 2 to the power of something, and that something is a 6, so it's 64 is equivalent to getting 2 and raising to the power of 6. So I have a third times log base 2 of 2 to the power of 6 plus log base 2 of the number 5. I take the power down out the front, so it's 6 times 1/3 of log base 2 of the number 2 plus log base 2 of the number 5. The 6 times 1/3 becomes 2, and I've got log base 2 of 2 and what I repeated before on the right, and of course log of a particular number of that same particular number is simplifies to being 1, so I end up with 2 lots of 1 plus log base 2 of the number 5. So end up with 2 plus log base 2 of the number 5 for F.